And welcome to Salvage's Reviews and Recommendations. In today's video we're going to be talking about Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage. I really wanted to watch this film ever since I've heard about it, and due to work and feeling a bit too tired at times, I haven't really had the opportunity to go and watch it, so when the opportunity arose I took it, and I'm glad to have watched it. The cast of this film, we have Tom Hardy playing both Eddie Brock and Venom, we have Woody Harrelson playing Cletus Cassidy and Carnage, we have Naomi Harris playing Frances Barrison / Screech, and we have Stephen Graham playing Detective Patrick Mulligan. If anyone is unfamiliar with the film, the basic plot is that we see Eddie continuing to live with Venom and using him to his benefit. We also see him trying to alter the diet method in which Venom is used to, causing a slight chain of reactions, causing a friction in the relationship. Meanwhile, we see Cletus Cassidy wanted to talk to Eddie Brock, and Eddie, using the abilities Venom has, is able to locate missing bodies Cletus Cassidy has hidden away, and with this new evidence aligned, they're able to give him the death penalty. Before that happens, Cletus and Eddie have an altercation where Cletus embodies DNA of a symbiote, and because of that he then becomes the symbiote Carnage. I really enjoyed this film. I mainly enjoyed the comedy being a huge recurring role within this film, as it's actually really enjoyable and made it a bit easier to watch, as well as Venom 1 did have comedy. It lacked it in the very first half. It's only until we see Venom and Eddie finally meet we get the beauty. Another thing I really enjoyed about this film is the old married couple vibe that they give off with both Eddie and Venom. And whilst Venom is annoying, we can see that he does care for Eddie and tries his best to comfort him in a way, even if that means put him in situations from bad to worse. One thing I will say about this film is kind of disappointing is the violence being a bit tame. I was hoping that Marvel or Sony would put a bit more edge towards this film and showing a bit more violence, as we're dealing with characters like Venom and Cletus Cassidy, but it's a bit of a tad shame. Another thing I'd like to mention is people were talking about the length of this film being somewhat disappointing. It didn't feel too long or too short in my opinion. It was nice. While I will admit there were pacing issues within the beginning, it definitely got better afterwards. Another thing that I will say, which is actually quite sad, there's not many memorable moments within this film. There's a few here and there, but it's nothing special, and the one sad but true fact about this film is the most talked about and most memorable scene in this film is the post-credit scene. Now, overall I really did enjoy watching this film, and I would recommend it to others. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. For recommendations similar to this film, I would recommend the first Venom film. Definitely watch it if you've yet to see it. I would also recommend the original Spider-Man trilogy, definitely the third one, as you get to see Venom in both Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and in Eddie Brock. Another thing I'd like to recommend, this is just a personal thing, is the way I saw Eddie Brock and Venom interact with each other. It gave me Ted 1 and 2 vibes. Again, that could just be me, I don't know, but I'd recommend it anyway. Alright, do enjoy this review.